Welcome everybody to Blood on the Clocktower. We're about to get started here. We're doing a 16-player large game, and we are gonna get a little crazy. So let's get started. Sam, our storyteller's already started talking. Let's see what he's got to say.
What you don't know is his ability, everybody knows his ability, but you don't know his alignment. If he's evil, he will know the demon, but not vice versa.
He's talking about Matt.
I want to make everybody aware of the tactic. It is a legal tactic where it is possible for a good traveler to pop into somebody in a whisper and be like, you're my demon. Tell me all the evil people. So that is up to you whether or not you want to fall for that.
Chris, we're going to talk tomorrow first thing, right? And you're going to tell me all the minutes?
No.
That is it. So I'm going to send everybody to their breakout rooms. Open rooms. I didn't assign anybody, so just look for your own room. I'm sorry. Should have done that. So have fun with that. And good luck, everybody. I'm going to send your rolls after your end.
Make sure Scott and I are both evil in this game.
Oh, will do.
Okay.
And again, I'd like to say hello, everybody. We are live streaming. Just to be warned, nights are going to be a little quiet, and there's nothing I can do about that. So if you have any questions, I can get back to your questions at night. However, during the day, I'll be busy playing or watching people play. So if I don't get back to you right away, rest assured, each and every night, I can answer any questions. I'm going to be just sitting around by myself, trying to pass the time, and I'll try to be a little entertaining. If you have any requests, I can sing like crap, so you can enjoy that if you'd like. All right, let's just wait here and see what we get for a roll and see what happens. You are super excited for this? Swizzle sticks. Swizzle sticks, we're going to make it exciting. As exciting as we can. Still waiting for my roll. I'm still waiting for my roll. I have not gotten it yet. You will see here on the... no, I keep pointing the wrong way. Bah! Bah! Sooner or later, I'll point the right way, Swizzle. It's over here. You'll see my name is over there on the far right side. It's Chris. My roll will eventually show up. If you're looking for rolls, you can see rolls in this game down here. That'll explain everybody's roll. And thanks for the luck. We'll hopefully get something going. Matt the Gunslinger is a traveler. In case you don't know what that is, traveler is somebody who could be good aligned or bad aligned. All we know is that he's the gunslinger. If you don't know what a gunslinger is, let me explain that to you. Each day, after the first vote on a person, he can choose anyone he wants. He doesn't have to. And he can shoot anybody that voted on that first person. So that's going to be a little dangerous. If he's evil, he's just going to start shooting people. He'll get 1 or 2 shots off, and then we'll have to kill him. Exile is more precise. Still haven't gotten my roll yet from Sam. Sam is the storyteller today. Still waiting on that roll. And so is Swizzle Sticks. We're waiting together. We have big dreams, big hopes and dreams. This is going to be... I'm actually kind of looking forward to like a top 4 roll. I would even be happy to be the virgin, to be honest. Fortune tellers, a lot of stress, but I'll take it if I get it. But I'm kind of looking for virgin because I'm going to keep my mouth shut for a couple days. And when the timing is right, I'm going to take somebody out. I'll be like, take me. We'll see if that's true. Oh, you should come play with us sometime, Swizzles. We always have... Oh, no, I'm a recluse. That's all right. We always have more room in our group. I should have put that in the description. We have plenty of Facebook groups that you can join if you did want to play with us. If you're interested, I could give you that information. If you're not already part of the group, maybe you are. I don't know. I don't know for sure. We could get something going with you. If you haven't seen already, I am the Recluse. I probably already said that about 30 seconds ago. We're going to say it again because we're nuts. Recluse is actually coming up on the bottom of the screen there. If my audio is bad, you just let me know. You can join the Dice Tower werewolf group on Facebook. Let me see if I could get a link. And then just ask for the Blood on the Clocktower messenger chats. We can always get you in there. Let's see if I can find the group and post it. I can post it here. Oh, you can see everything I'm doing. It's all right. Boop, boop. There it is. That should take you to the group. Oh, and I totally missed my Scarlet or Recluse. If you know how to add it to Discord, feel free, Nam. I wasn't able to get Discord streaming going. I didn't have time. So, but feel free to add it to it. That's all right. Feel free to shoot the link anywhere you'd like. Nam, that's fine. Get it out there. Get some groups coming. Swizzle sticks. I keep forgetting to tell you all about my role. You might already know what a recluse is, but let me tell you what a recluse is. I'm going to register as evil, as a minion or a demon, even if I'm dead. So a fortune teller usually gets a yes on a demon, a yes on a red herring, and now they're going to get a yes on me too. I'm okay with dying, which typically means I'm going to die. We're going to do what we can to stay alive as long as we can. And if I'm still alive in the last 3, people are going to be so sus. Funnest part is trying to tell them, I'm good. I'm really good. Please don't kill me. Please. So let's see what else we got. Matt the Gunslinger. So I'm taking suggestions. If anybody has any suggestions who I should talk to first, maybe what I should tell them my role is, because I don't know if I want to tell them I'm the recluse. If I tell them I'm the recluse, I'm going to come under suspicion. Hey, no problem, Swizzles. Good luck and enjoy the group and enjoy playing. There's also werewolf in there. There's plenty of people that are always playing games on BGA and TTS, and if you don't know what those are, just ask. A lot of options. Great group for meeting people online to play with. Like me. But I'm crazy. You probably don't want to play with me. I'm nuts. Oh, all right. We're going to patiently now wait for a roll here. There are no evil bluff rolls and no fable rolls in play. If there was fables, they would pop up over here. If I was evil, when Sam came to visit me, which he won't, I would put him here. I should change that from evil to bluff rolls. And I will. Because I'll tell you, sometimes I might just bluff rolls. It might sound weird that I do that, but I'll do it. Yes, the recluse is an outsider. I'm pretty much just a decoy to help the demon live longer. But I am on the good team, so I try to keep people from thinking that I'm the demon. Who should I trust day one? What do you think, Swizzles? Should I tell one person? Or you, Nam, if you're still here? Either one of you? Should I tell one person my real role? Should I tell one person 3 completely inaccurate roles? I can't tell Jason I'm any outsider if I want to bluff. Because if I say one outsider, I already know he'll think I'm an outsider. So I gotta be careful there. Really? Why wouldn't you say that? That's interesting. Outsiders are tricky to play around. Well, I can be tricky. Or not. People never know what I'm doing. Interesting, though. Well, I might just have to mess with some people while I'm here. Really make them Should I claim fortune teller? I should. I'm going to go to the first person. That's what I'm going to do. I'll go to the first person. I'm going to be like, I got you as fortune teller. We're going to see what happens. We're going to see what happens. Oh, you know what? A washerwoman might confirm me. No, they'll get the butler. Oh, no, not a washerwoman. Librarian. They'll get like a butler if there's a butler. I wonder if they'd get me over a, I wonder if they'd get me over a drunk. They probably wouldn't want people to know who the drunk was. This first night is going to be the longest of the nights. We probably won't get back until about 35, that's my guess. Depending on where you are. 35. I just get rid of the first half of the number. Time. So 4 minutes from now. That's my guess. Should we have guessing of what time Sam will get done in the break rooms? My guess is 35. Do you have a guess? If you do, comment. I'll listen. Oh, yeah, for sure. See, and that's what I'm afraid of. Depending on who can check people right away, I'm probably going to be dead early. It's a smart move to get rid of the recluse early, especially if you don't trust them at all. Somehow I have to earn the trust of everyone. All right, now see, I got this guy on Facebook. His name is. I don't even want to say his name because he's already accusing me of guilt. I know who you are. I see you, Mello. I see you. I am not guilty of anything. It's you werewolves that are guilty of stuff. Guilty. Hey, we still need some outsiders. If you're done on with your other game, you can hop on in. No, that's fair. I won't tell him I'm the recluse. I might bluff. I think I might bluff being a Oh, inferring. Oh. Okay. Okay, I see how you're playing that. Hey, I'm talking to a lot of people right now. Especially my friend Swizzle. And Gil. Oh, we're almost done, I hope. It's almost 35. He's got to be close to the end here. This is very exciting, near us. Almost as exciting as, werewolves at night when you're just putting your head down and all you have is the moderator talking. Come on now. Don't come in here with your hate just because you're a werewolf guy. I know you. I'm coming out as fortune teller, I think, tomorrow. Come out strong. Swinging the bat. If I die, I die. I don't have a great whirl. I could do something. I'll just paint a little. There, look. I just painted blood on the clock tower on the wall. Just for you, Yermas. Just for you. Having fun. Just the first night is longest, and it's quite boring for if you're sitting by yourself. Normally I'm just sitting here not talking, but since I have people watching, I wanted to make it somewhat interesting. I don't want people just to see me on my phone dinking around. So hopefully everybody's having a good night. I hope you're all having a good night, a great night. And here we go. 35. Oh, I called it. I called it many times. That's awesome. I'm also the recluse and fortune teller. That were perfect because I called it. The way we go, 3 hours. If we're lucky, which we're usually not, could be done in like an hour and a half. I'll get back to you after this day is done. Enjoy.
Lynn and Scott, you've both come unseated, so before we vote, you should.
Oh my lord, that's like the 5th time. It's getting annoying.
I'm always unseated just because I'm on an iPad, but oh, damn, I can't even nominate Kwame. Jesus.
Are you missing somebody?
It's 16. We're missing one guy or one person. I don't know who it is. It's Blake.
Candace. Oh,
Candace isn't
All right.
playing, is she?
no, that's right. She's
Nope,
not.
she's
You're right.
not. All right, welcome back, everybody. So you have 12 minutes to chat starting now. Good luck, everybody.
Thank you.
Lynn, would you like to chat?
Sure, we'll chat.
Hi, do you want to chat?
Your room?
Ross, do you want to chat?
Yeah, I'll come to your room, Scott.
Who's that, Peter?
Jason. That's me. Boss.
Chris, you're my neighbor.
Ross is suspicious. I wouldn't talk to him.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you,
Yep.
James. I'll go to your room.
You want to talk, Ross?
Hello.
Are you going to tell me anything?
Of course I am. I may have gotten you or somebody else as the fortune teller.
That's interesting.
But I don't know if it's right. You'd have to tell me if it's right.
I'm doing the Chris today.
Okay. Well, if you're the fortune... No.
We'll see. Maybe I'll talk to you more about that another day.
Well, I just want to point out that if I'm right, there's one of three things that's possible. I'm either the washerwoman, I'm either the spy, or either I'm just a damn lucky guess. I don't know, one of the three things. So, and if I'm the spy and you are the fortune teller, you're toast already, dude. So if you want to go with, if you want to just come out with your fortune teller, or if
I'm
you're
not
not,
a fortune teller.
You're not the fortune teller?
Not the fortune teller.
Okay, well, I'm not the spy, so I wouldn't know for sure.
Yeah. All right. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do 1-for-1 with you.
All right.
Since you basically you're either the spy, which you already know what I am anyway, or you're actually the washerwoman. So I'm the saint.
Okay. Well, then if you're going to do that, I'm the recluse.
I swear you. Seriously? I thought for once you were actually gonna be like being straight up with me.
At some point here, I was. It depends on when exactly that was. I am a good player. I am a townsfolk outsider role, one of the two. And
So, considering if you're not lying to me, and there's already 2 of us on day 1, chat 1, does that mean that there is a freaking Baron in play, most likely, or did we just get 1 in 20 lucky? Tight,
well, if I am indeed the recluse, which I claim to be,
Well,
and if you are indeed the saint that you claim to be, then yep, that sounds about right. There's a Baron.
I'm not gonna go out and claim saint publicly because that's just gonna get me.
under the heat.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah.
Because I think to be honest, the meta shifting that saint claims, they start to execute. They're like, execute it, and then we'll re-roll if we were wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but I don't want to throw it out there because I think it actually becomes a distraction to the team.
That's fair.
So I'm not gonna. But I decided I was gonna try and share it early, privately. So
Okay. Well,
like I said, if you're the spy, you already knew I was a damn saint anyway. So
it's true. I at one point throughout our conversation was 100% honest with you. It's up to you to decide which part I was.
Yeah. Okay.
But I was 100%.
Good enough. Good enough.
So.
Okay. I'll know. Right. You know how I'll know? You'll tell you if you come out and say I'm an expendable kill because I'm top 4, then I'll know which one the truth was.
Yeah, exactly. So you will find out at some point, obviously.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, I think I'm going to work the angle that we think there's probably a Baron in play. I'm going to look for outsiders with. Let's see. I want to make sure I don't trip over what I did before with Jason, where I was looking for outsiders and I looked like the damn Fangu / Godfather. I don't think there's anything in this game that.
No, there's nothing like that in this game. We're okay from that, so you're okay.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Well, good luck out there.
All right. See ya.
Yeah.
Chris, do you want to listen?
Oh shoot!
Yeah, let's go, Doug.
You can go. You can talk to Chris.
Yeah, can I talk to Chris? Can I talk to you just for 1 minute?
Sure. Yeah, go for it. Let's go. Your room.
My room.
Sorry.
Hello.
Hello. You're probably wondering what the heck does she want to talk to me for?
I got a couple of ideas.
Yeah, you probably do. So I'm just gonna come out with it. I don't expect to last long in this game, especially if I am sober, because I just assume that there will be a spy in the game. So I'm just gonna come out and say I am the empath. And I did get a 0 between you and Peter. However, that 0 can always be a complete and utter bullshit lie.
True.
Who have you talked to?
I've talked to James so far.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Sorry. Okay. And that's it? Okay, and you were going to talk to Doug. Okay. Yep. Now, I know this is like blood out of a stone, but did you just want to at least give me 3 rolls of what you might be?
Sure, I can do that. In fact, I will even guarantee you that I will give you the role I am.
Oh, okay.
One of the three will be.
Is one of them the imp? No, I'm just
Yep.
kidding.
I'll throw in a minion just to confuse you.
Oh, shit.
I'll say the librarian. I'll go from top to bottom in my three that I choose, so it's not like I'm hiding. We'll say librarian, fortune teller, or recluse.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Just one
Thank
of
you.
those
I'll go let you talk to Doug now. I felt bad for hijacking the asterisks.
No problem. All right.
So much.
Yep. See you later.
Okay. Anybody feel like chatting?
Is Doug still here? You want to go, Doug?
Yes, I've been waiting. Yeah, I'll go. I'll go.
We'll go to
listen
your
real
room.
quick.
My
Where is he? I did say his room. Did he get lost? I thought you got lost. It's like,
Hello.
hello, Doug.
You know what? Tonight I am not going to do much talking, but I am willing to listen to you.
Oh, okay. I have reason to believe you're the fortune teller.
That would be not correct.
Oh, okay. That's too bad.
I will say that I will be listening to you a lot tonight.
Are you the butler?
I didn't say I'm the butler. I'm just going to listen to you.
Yeah, but I get a feeling all of a
Maybe
sudden.
follow your lead.
Well, good for you, because you'll be following a good person, a good role.
Okay.
I am happy to work on this team, as I have said.
Okay.
So I will assume that you are now the butler.
Yeah. So if we hear more, I'm sure with this many people that we probably have a baron. Like we have 3 out of the 4. So
I've heard of
Yes,
3
no.
out of 4 claims already.
of outsider. Okay.
Yeah,
I
which is
figured.
which is just crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, I'm concerned a little bit that there's 3 out of 4 that I've already found in my
Yeah,
travels.
You haven't done much talking, so
Yeah, I've talked to like 3 people.
yeah.
Actually, you're 4 now, I believe. So it's interesting that I already have 3 of the 4.
Well, you're the only person I've talked to because I'm going to be following what you do. So
All right. Well, let's see what we can get out of this.
yeah.
And hope for the best, because I'm hoping that we can do something good out of it with this.
Yeah.
But I'm not liking our odds at this point.
No. I'm just scared Matt's going to be evil.
I know. Oh yeah, I'm so afraid. I think if he's evil, he's not going to start shooting people right away. Because I would rather wait until I hear more about where like fortune teller and empath and the good roles are, and then I would just start shooting them. Because as soon as you shoot 2 people,
Or
you're
even
gonna
investigate.
you're gonna just be
That's
a suspect.
good way. Yeah. And the investigator came out with like 2 people. One is a poisoner. I'd take a shot at one of those 2
Yeah,
if you weren't sure.
yeah, that would be a good way to use it.
But yeah, this.
But you gotta be careful; they might use it in a bad way too.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So we'll see how he goes. But yeah, I'm hoping the worst is that, some of the other outsiders you can at least get people on your side and get a circle, but all I can do is vote with you and figure out who I should vote with next turn.
Yeah, I would stick with me if I was you.
I think the room's gonna.
Oh, it's gonna
Okay.
close.
Sounds good. I will.
All right. Good luck to you. Good luck to us.
Yeah, I'm thinking like it's in a minute. Yeah, you too.
All right.
Yes.
Yep.
Thank you.
See ya.
Okay.
All right, closing whispers.
Ooh. All right. Closing the whispers. Don't whisper. No more whispering tonight. Bow, bow. Boo, doo, 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 doo. Boom, 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 boom.
Chris.
Yes.
Yes. All right. I think it's everybody. Nominations are open.
Oh,
Would anyone out there like to
Okay, Blake.
publicly claim virgin? Anyone? That's not helpful.
Bueller.
Bueller.
Okay, well, there goes that idea.
Oh, I know, with a game this big, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, yeah, it's weird. No virgin.
Yeah.
I mean, going through the thing, any outsider claims? Don't want the roles. Just has anybody heard an outsider claim?
I've not heard any.
There may be a.
Peter, just ask you a question again because I don't think everyone was here 100% when you did.
I just, if anyone claims to be the virgin, I would be interested in knowing that because I would like to nominate you and confirm you as good. No, but no takers. Okay.
It's
well, there
weird.
goes-
No virgin and no outsider.
No, none. I've heard outsider claims.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Okay.
I've heard
Well,
of
then
There's
we'll
some
just
out
have
there,
to go
yeah.
off info, I guess.
Well, do we kill an outsider then if there's no virgin? James, you're the one with the outsider info.
I don't know that I default to that.
Well, if it's things like recluses, they're bad for pings and other things. So you're the one who has all these outsider claims.
Yeah, I'm not suggesting we default to that immediately.
You're an investigator. Do we default to something, or do we all just sit here and not do anything again?
There is an investigator out there.
Yeah, if nobody else wants to make the first nomination, then I mean, I can do that.
Go for it, Peter.
All right. I nominate James.
Peter nominates James. All right, state your case.
I am said investigator, hence why I was looking for a virgin. And I got a ping on James.
All right, James, your defense.
Yeah. I am not whatever he thinks I am. He's just got a ping on me, but is not being very descriptive. I am an outsider. That's why I know there's at least an outsider or two in the game.
Are you an outsider?
I believe James.
I am not a good kill.
I would not kill James.
I would agree with Chris on that.
So you're,
Right, any other pertinent information?
Then good. We're not going to try to do.
Just a question for Peter. What makes you think James over your other thing? Without you having to say the other thing.
Mechanical information from someone else.
What does that mean exactly?
It means that my information coincides with someone else's information, and unless one of us is drunk or poisoned, which I know is very possible, then it would eliminate the second person and implicate more James. So
oh, okay.
That's why.
All right. So with that said, this needs 8 to put on the chopping block.
Peter, I thought it was Chris was the other ping.
5 votes is not enough.
Go for it, Matt. Go for it.
Peter, I need to talk to you.
Matt, go
Okay.
for it.
No, I'm not gonna go for it.
What are you doing?
Jason wants you to kill people. Jason, that's
That's the whole
questionable.
No, it's more fun that way. If not, don't take Gunslinger. If you're not going to use it, don't take it.
I'm gonna
Okay,
use
so
it, just not right now.
If my info's not pointing in the right direction, then I'm fine. If I'm fine dying today.
Peter, am I the other ping?
Second call for nominations.
Who's the
We
other
can talk
pink,
tomorrow.
Peter?
Okay,
I'll
we'll talk
nominate the
tomorrow.
other pink for you, Peter.
Okay, but do you want to know the other ping?
I'll nominate him if that's what you're saying.
Okay,
you don't-
the other ping is Chris.
I was going to say, you don't have to.
Chris. Jason nominates Chris because he's the other pink.
All right. Jason nominates Chris. State your case.
He's the other ping on the investigator, whatever it is. We know there's no virgin in the game, so therefore that's one of the 4 that are out. Gotta believe there's an investigator at this point. So we kill one, then we kill the other one until other people have info. That's it.
Chris, your defense?
I would say I'm not a good kill. And I'm concerned that Peter may have either probably been drunk or he got faulty info at some point there.
At some
I'm not
point,
saying
there's only been one night.
I'm not saying he's evil at all. I don't think Peter's evil based on my information, but I think he might have bad information for different reasons that I can explain to Peter tomorrow when I talk to him.
I think I agree with Chris, Peter. Just so you know. Yeah.
Any other pertinent information?
Other than the poisoner, what's the other ways that somebody could get bad info?
Drunk
Oh,
and
being
poisoned.
drunk. I
Yep.
forgot about the drunk. Yeah.
All right. So this needs 8 to put on the chopping block.
I do suspect there's a Baron based on something. So that could mean, that could confirm that would confirm there's a drunk.
Well, if
all
my
4
information,
outsiders
if
are in
my
play.
information is bad,
2 votes
and
is
I
not
am,
enough. Last
if my
call for
information
nominations.
is bad and I am indeed drunk, then I would like to die because I would like to be Undertaker checked. So someone nominate me and execute me.
So hold on just a second because Blake's coming back in.
Okay, I'll do it.
Well, we
I'll
could
nominate when it
do
comes back.
that, but I don't like killing people I feel are good.
Yeah,
But-
if you're good, then why, Peter?
Because no one else's names are coming out. So if I can be confirmed as good, then we can start sharing information, which helps us. So, I mean,
It's not a bad
If he gets
case.
confirmed, if he gets confirmed as the drunk, then nobody else can claim.
Welcome
drunk
back,
too.
Blake.
That's
Yeah,
true.
correct.
Blake, make sure you
kill
take
me
your
if
seat
I,
again.
yeah, just kill me if I log off again. I restarted, but I don't know what it's just giving me issues.
All right. Are there any other nominations? It's the last call.
It'd be good if we could validate if he was.
I
a drunk
can't
or not.
nominate. So I would love
All right,
to
I'll
Okay.
nominate Peter.
today.
I'll nominate
Yeah.
Peter because he wants to be nominated.
Yeah,
All
I don't.
right,
I'm not
Mike-
keen on it, but if you're cool with it, Peter, then
All right.
I
Michael
mean,
nominates
I
Peter.
just want,
Says state your
to
case.
start having good people share information instead of coming out and say nominations are open and no one says anything.
He wants
That's fair.
he wants to be verified by an undertaker if possible. So and then so that good people can start sharing info. So that's the case. It's his
Alright.
case.
All right. Anything else for you, Peter?
No, that's exactly my accusation and defense are identical.
All right. This needs 8 votes to put on the chopping
Oh,
block.
jeez.
Okay.
yeah, what are we at? So we'll just stick with the 8.
We're at 9.
4, 5, 6, 7.
I took mine down because there were so many.
I'll leave mine for a minute at least, but I'll
Yeah.
take it down in a
I
minute.
don't want to get gunslinger shot.
Good. We good?
That's
Yeah.
enough.
We
We're
got
good,
plenty.
Len. You can take yours down.
Oh,
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Wow.
7 votes is enough.
The gunslinger has a wide array to choose from now.
Count down from 10.
No, I can only do it in the first vote.
Okay.
5.
This feels weird, Peter. I know you wanted it, but it feels weird.
I know. I feel.
But, I mean,
Peter has
makes
been
sense. It's the Undertaker's
executed.
I'm going to
Still
talk to you
10
tomorrow,
good
anyways,
people left.
Peter.
Peter dies, and surprise, the game continues.
Peter, so if I could talk to you, put me on the
Good night,
schedule.
everybody.
Thanks.
Whew. Ooh, did you see that, Swizzle? They almost killed me. They almost killed me, but I did not die. I will not go down without a fight, folks. I am in it to win it. And if I die and we win, then it's okay. I feel bad that Peter had to die. But it might help him. I know I'm not the drunk. And I already found 3 of the 4 outsiders, so it'll be good to know if he's drunk. So we're going to get some information here, hopefully. But I'm still going to tell him my role in private. Just because I think he's earned it. And he needs to know why he got bad information if he's not drunk. Or even if he is drunk. He should know that you probably pinged me as a minion because I'm a recluse. So that's what we're going with. I am not going to make it long in this game. Does Jason seem suspicious to you? He seems a little bit on me. He's like, let's just kill all the outsiders. It's not a bad move, because except for typically a demon is going to take the saint and run with it. Typically, they're going to take it. Yes. Great first day. Thank you. Oh, yeah. I should probably mark Peter. I feel bad for Peter because he got a crap one of 2, you know? I mean, James took a risk claiming Saint if he is a minion. Because he doesn't have a bluff roll. He wouldn't have had a bluff roll. He talked to me first. So if he was a minion, then he just guessed Saint and hopes that there's not another one out there. If there is another Saint out there, though, we got to kill James. Because James was the ping. That sucks. That sucks because I know Sam well enough that he might actually ping me as a minion, put me with the real Saint, and watch the game get lost because of that. He could be the spy. You're right. He could definitely be a spy too. Well, Peter would know that. I'll be interested to talk to Peter tomorrow and see if he got spy or something else. If he got spy, then I'm really inclined to kill James. But if he got Baron or Poisoner, I'm more inclined to think that Peter actually got me as the ping. Yeah, he would know if there is a Saint in play at all then, too. You're right. I don't think he gets bluff roll. Well, no, he gets bluff rolls. Depends on the storyteller, I guess. Some storytellers won't show the spy the bluff rolls, some will. That's so weird that we have all 3 outsiders in a row on this side of the table. So I got to talk to Peter. Oh, I got to talk to Lynn again. I should talk to Lynn first. Because if she gets 1... If she's getting a 1, I got to talk to Lynn. Because I don't want to kill Michael, knowing that it could be me. Shoot. If she gets a 1, I got to die. I think I should. For the good of the team. Ross was defending James a bit. I do have to make a note of that. Just to keep an eye on that duo. In case they're working together on the evil side. Oh, here we go. All right. Well, let's go back, Switzel. Let's see what happens here. Back in Blood on the Clocktower. I don't know what H is.
Like still here. That's always good to see.
Yeah.
Excellent.
It's a good start.
Did he change shirts? I thought he was in a different colored shirt earlier.
Wardrobe
That's why
change.
he logged off for.
Oh.
All right. Good morning, town. Maya has died in the night. Somebody did not like her return, I guess.
Yeah, welcome back, Maya.
Welcome back.
All right. Breakout rooms are open for
Peter
10
and Chris.
minutes.
Peter and
Maya,
Chris, can I get
would
you
you-
in a room
Would you
together?
like to talk, Maya?
Yeah,
Who's that?
I'm good
Jason?
with that.
We'll
Yeah.
come to yours.
I'll come to your
My
room.
room? Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Peter, come find me after, please.
Ross would like to talk to you next, by the way, Peter.
Yeah, I heard.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure you were gone before me.
Hey, because I think I trust you, Chris. I mean, it's kind of I didn't get evil vibes from you.
Good.
And plus my zeros, depending on if I'm good. But anyway, last night I got a 1. So
Okay. Well, I have information for both of you then, just to be safe. After
Okay.
Peter, first, I want to know what was the minion you got
I got you or James as the Baron.
as the Baron? Okay. So I'm thinking James is good. I'm thinking you got me as the Baron. And the only way
You're
you
the
do
rec-
that
You're the
is
recluse.
I'm the recluse.
Okay.
Which is why maybe we should kill me off next, just to make sure that your one is not me switching versus Michael.
yeah, because I was thinking about that. I was like,
Yeah.
if he could do that, right?
Yes.
Well,
I didn't want to die, but
here's because I trust both of you. Michael hard claimed Undertaker to me, which is why I came up with that plan that I could nominate the Virgin, be confirmed by the Undertaker. But if you got a 1 last night and it's off of, because he could legit have given you a 2, but you got a 1, right? So if Chris is the recluse, that leads me to believe Michael could be the spy, and he knows I'm the investigator, so he could come to me and say, I saw you as the drunk investigator. Right?
Yep.
So spy Undertaker is a good bluff.
It is.
Because he knows everyone's roles anyway.
Yep.
So he can say, hey, I saw you as the whatever,
Well, we could kill me without outing me necessarily, although some people might already figured it out. And then see what he says to me as well. And we can see if Lynn still gets a 1 ping. Although a spy could go 0 or 1 at that point too. It's just like the recluse.
I know.
Yeah.
Freak me. I know. I hate friggin' Sam so much. He's got to do this to me.
Yeah. I'm leaning heavily towards Michael being the spy. As a matter of fact, I'm putting that as his token.
That's the spirit.
I'm putting claimed Undertaker as the custom note.
Isn't it great that you could do that? I love this little grimoire. So I am gonna go talk to Michael. He might already suspect that I'm probably empath. Judging by
If he's the spy, he knows you're the empath. So
well, that is true. That's true.
Well, if you're going to Michael before Peter, maybe you could see what he says about Peter to you while you're there.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, absolutely.
But I would have to have outed him as the Undertaker to you.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, fair enough.
Let's
not do that. Let's backtrack that thought.
If he thinks I trust him and I have sus on him, he might slip up somewhere.
Yeah, that's true. I'm counting
Okay,
on it actually.
Ross wants to talk to me, so I should go and find Ross.
Yep, I'll leave.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Yep. Thanks, guys.
Talk.
Sure.
I'll come to your room.
Okay.
I guess Ross didn't want to talk to me. That
Lynn, do you want to talk? Lynn,
Sure.
do you want to talk? My room or yours?
My room's fine.
Oh, let's see.
So Peter, you had pegged either Chris or James, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, should probably vote. Nominate them tonight or something.
Did James claim any specific outsider?
He just
Did he
said
s-
outsider, and he
Oh.
would be a bad kill. So I mean, it
Probably
sounded like he
Butler.
was playing the saint without saying saint, but
Yeah, but he might not be the same. But
Maybe at least at this point we want at least to know what what outsider role he is. I mean, if
Yeah.
you're not killing him.
it's up
Chris,
to
do you
him
want to talk?
to.
you say me, Matt?
Yeah,
Okay, sure.
I'll come to your room.
I miss out on like the first half of your word. My room, he said. Okay. Hello.
Hey,
Are you good?
I'm good.
Are
And
you?
I think you're good from what I've been told by other people. Oh no, wait, no, it wasn't you. No,
Oh, well.
Well, I still think you. I don't know if you're good. Actually, I have no idea. Somebody told me information and I mixed you up with somebody else.
Oh, well, you should go back to him and be like, what about Chris? Has anybody talked to Maya? Do we feel like there's a spy yet? I mean, I feel like there's probably a spy with that many minions, but
It's probably, but I haven't talked to my. I know a bunch of people work. Jason always wants to run and grab the people that die. There's a few people who always do that, where they just grab the first person that dies, but I never really bother rushing for them.
no, I agree.
So I will say this: I trust Blake, Anton, and Scott because they all voted in the first vote, and I don't. The people who wouldn't vote in that would be a demon, or Scarlet Woman, or I guess the poisoner wouldn't either. So theoretically, the spy or the Baron might be one of the two might be the spy or the Baron. Because they dying the first day is not the worst for them. But I'm just saying, I don't think a demon or a good imp would put themselves on the.
Well, I do notice that Jason voted every time but the first time. And he wanted you to use your thing. So I feel I'm concerned about Jason, to be honest. I mean, I haven't talked to him yet, but I'm concerned about him.
He did claim a role to me. He gave me his role, but I'm not going to say it. So
That's fair.
Yeah.
It's not the fortune teller, though, right? Because then we can kill him at least and not feel too bad about it.
So do you want to kill the fortune teller?
No, I mean, I want any other role that isn't the fortune teller. I'm okay with killing.
Oh, okay. Well, there are some other good roles, but the thing is, yeah.
But I've heard of other good roles.
Well,
That's the only one I haven't heard.
Yeah,
So
and the thing is with Jason, whatever role he told me was probably the opposite of whatever he is.
yeah, so if he told you he's the fortune teller, he's probably the demon. That's like the opposite.
Or he's the Raven Keeper, and he's trying to get me to get him killed,
Yeah.
Or what else do you want? Or the soldier, or something like that, or the mayor.
True.
Do you want to tell me what you are?
Not today. Today, my role is.
I'm getting like a delay on the sound.
Are you? Oh. Well, not today. I'm keeping my role.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of the room. I think there's something wrong with mine.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Hello?
Well,
He just left, didn't he?
Matt's having
Yeah.
problems over there.
Yeah, I'm getting the unstable connection thing.
Oh, that's no good.
Yeah, are we coming back?
Just when I was about to tell you everything.
Mm-hmm.
Got a minute left.
Ain't
I'll-
nobody
I'll
buying
take
that,
over.
Chris.
I'll take over for Matt.
Oh, that, Robbie's like, I don't want to be I don't want to be a traveler unless I'm the gunslinger.
Bus driver strikes again.
One night of you not
Ross,
killing
you wanna talk?
everyone, what's your role now?
Is that a yes or a no, Ross?
What's that?
Is that a yes or a no? You want to talk?
Yeah,
Jason,
sure. Sure.
Jason,
I'll
All
see
right.
you
You
talk.
talk?
Let's go to my room. It's close to the top.
Okay.
So was that
All right.
Hey.
You want to give me my bluff roll?
Sure. I believe I'm altered. I'll just say that I'm top half,
What do you mean altered? You mean drunk?
and I'm drunk or poisoned. 'Cause
Oh.
my information does not make any sense. So it feels to me like a Scott or Sam special where just leave me confused and stupid and scrambling the whole game. Just,
Which is
so,
great.
um,
I mean, not for
usually how
you.
that goes, right? So I'm not trusting it. No, I'm not trusting it, and I'm not outing the information because I think it's a red herring at the very least.
Well, you should give it out because
jives
I'm
with
going to
what Peter
probably
had to
die
say.
today and I'm okay with it. Did you
Okay.
hear that?
All right, we'll try it.
Did you hear what I said?
I did hear that.
Oh, okay.
That you're probably going to die today, and I should out my information.
Yes, and you only got 10 seconds, so hurry
And
up.
you're okay. And you're okay with it. So, all right, I'll see you in there.
Well, that's not outing your information. You didn't do part 2, Ross.
Yeah, Chris. No, Chris. That's my new tactic with you. I'm not telling you a thing until you actually give me some interesting information.
I did.
Nominations are open.
You seemed very interested in the last tidbit I said.
We'll see how I'll see how that goes.
Nominations are open. Not everybody
will-
at once.
I'll just let everyone know I was the monk.
So we probably have a spy game, right?
Yep.
Sounds like it.
So I'm gonna come out here, and Maya can confirm this. I am the washerwoman. I went to my first thing the first day, said, "You're the washerwoman?" And I said yes. And I was bluffing to some people because I was trying to just go around and have the demon possibly kill me. So I put powerful rolls in, and now I think it's a spy game. So that's it. I don't think the good team should kill me anyways, because why waste a vote? But if you want to, you can. Otherwise, let the demon kill me.
Are you going to
Nominate
say
James.
what your role is, if nothing else?
I'm the washerwoman.
No, I
Anton,
mean,
you said you nominate James.
what the role you saw was?
I still have the monk.
Monk.
Oh, you
All
saw the
right.
monk.
Oh, Maya.
Anton nominates James. Anton, state your case.
Well, from what I heard yesterday, investigator got ping on James and Chris, and James claimed to be outsider. And since he didn't claim any specific outsider, I don't see any reason why not to kill him.
I kind of did.
No, you didn't.
It
I
was
mean,
pretty
okay,
obvious.
maybe you
as
did, but
Jason.
I definitely didn't hear it.
All right, James, your defense.
I'm the saint. I pretty much said that yesterday.
Well, the problem is I'm the saint, so you are definitely not the saint. So that's why I'm voting for you.
All right.
Oh,
So,
that is-
all right,
Okay.
hold on. James, all right, James, anything else for your defense?
No.
All right.
Import-
Any pertinent information?
Important information. According to Gunslinger ability, I think Gunslinger can shoot me after this vote, and then after I die, you can execute James, I guess. Or maybe you can shoot James instead. Or maybe you can shoot both of us. I don't know. Whatever order will be. But the thing is, from what I understand, Gunslinger thing is not an execution. That means that you can shoot planes, right?
So this information should be for James's execution.
Okay.
That's a good question for the storyteller, though.
I
The
have pertinent
gunslinger isn't
information.
an execution, right? When it comes to
correct.
saint.
It's not.
Okay.
Correct,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Ross, your information.
Pertinent information, my power. Anton is not my other ping for that role. So I'm questioning if I'm drunk or poisoned or Anton is lying.
Jason, do you have anything to add real quick before we?
I just want to know what Peter saw James / Chris as at this point. And Ross, I know you're claiming librarian now based on that. But Peter, what do you know?
I saw them as the Chrysler LeBaron.
Oh, it's the Baron.
Everybody's favorite investigator.
And Ross, did you actually see James as one of the two sleep things?
Might as well out it. I saw James and Chris. Same people, same two people.
All
right, so we're going to go forward to this vote.
Which is why I'm questioning my info.
This needs a 7 to bone chopping block.
Can anyone confirm like Anton's claim? Like,
crap. Now we need to shoot James tomorrow, I think, just to get rid of the double saint claim.
Yeah,
that's it. Only if he votes, though.
That's true.
I also
Tomorrow.
would like to say that Ross is probably evil because he covering for James.
I'm shooting Anton.
The gunslinger shoots Anton, and Anton has died.
Whoa!
Boom.
I was expecting to die. I mean,
Any other nominations?
what I want is
Jason will nominate Chris.
All right, Jason nominates Chris. State your case.
So, Chris doesn't help our team. Chris should have sacrificed himself first turn. Chris is the best kill we could do right now because it helps multiple people if Chris is dead. Chris, you realize that. I hope that you understand why we have to kill you. You want to come out roll or not, but you need to die.
I'm curious how Jason heard my role. It's almost like somebody has been telling Jason too much information. Or at least a claim of my role. It's fine. I had already talked to some people, and we have already discussed killing me today. Although, if there's a fortune teller, you may want to try and just check Jason. Because I don't like him knowing stuff that I didn't tell him. And whoever told him, shame on you. Shame.
Any pertinent information?
That's all I got.
Chris wasn't me because he wouldn't talk to me.
All right, this needs 7 to put on the chopping block.
Wait, pertinent info. If no one's voting, he's the recluse. He should be killed. But I guess people aren't going to. Oh, we finally got the votes. Good.
Yeah, I mean, you can kill me if nobody trusts that I'm an actual good aligned player, but I think it's silly to kill good aligned players.
All right, 9
if
votes
we trust them,
enough.
anyways.
Are there any other nominations?
We learn info if you die.
Good tradition
Maybe.
of outing roles again.
There's a spy, so you don't really learn much if the spy's the Undertaker.
Well,
if there is an Undertaker.
If I didn't say it, he wasn't going to die. No one was voting. So sometimes you have to say stuff.
All right, with that, Chris has been executed and dies, and the game continues. Everybody go to sleep.
Oh, it's not me.
I do have a notepad. I rarely actually use it, but I do have one here if I really have a important note. That was a question on YouTube. Anybody watching on the Facebook or Twitch streams. So I'm dead. That's all right. I'm concerned. Once again, though, I'm going to mark Jason as evil. It may or may not be true. But I've only told 3 people my role. I'm going to just point it out to them that the 3 people that I told my role to tomorrow morning before we even go, if you didn't tell Jason, that means he heard it from the spy, and he knows there's a spy, which makes him evil. So, just throwing it out there. If one of you 3 told him, then then you need to watch it. If it didn't tell him, then you need to watch it. So that's my logic on that one. You're thinking Jason is... Yeah. See, Peter's information told me that Michael's claiming the Undertaker. I marked him as spy, but he's claiming Undertaker. Typically, the spy will take the Undertaker role. It's not always the case, but it's certainly possible. So, and I know that Jason loves to know all the information. I get to kind of meta things a little bit because I play so much. So if I see Michael and Jason talking, like in a break room often, I am going to naturally assume that they are evil together. I should have came out and got myself killed day one, is what Jason says. I play the game to win the game and to play the game. You play less as a dead player than you do as a live player. That's certainly possible, Switzel. It's certainly possible that he would claim the Undertaker role and get all the information from the spy and then use it as the Undertaker role. However, the problem with this group in particular, and that's not necessarily a problem, but the problem with our group in particular is we tend to just believe that if there's a lot of minions, that there's a spy in trouble brewing. And we always just assume that anybody who claims Undertaker is very suspect. So that's part of the problem. Which is part of the reason why we probably don't want to play Trouble Brewing too many times, because people have just meted and it's always one way, so we're always going down the same paths to the end. Oh, and I need to pause this. What is this? Yeah, I don't need that popping up right now. That's okay. So I can certainly see the demon claiming Undertaker. I just don't believe they would because of the risks involved of being the Undertaker in this game. Saint is rough for the Undertaker, or for the demon too, with a gunslinger, because the gunslinger can just shoot them. I think if James doesn't vote on the first one, and if Matt doesn't shoot James, I think that's very sus. But we're going to get back to the game, so I'll see you all tomorrow night.
All right, we got 2 people gone, but they're technically here. So good morning, everybody. Jason has died in the night.
Yeah, not surprised. By the way, it's definitely a spy game.
Jason, do you want to say your role?
You got 9 minutes.
No, I wouldn't. Don't say it
later.
Scott, can we talk?
Yep.
Peter, do you want to talk?
Peter.
Yeah, sure.
Go to your room.
Michael, I'll come to mine.
People coming and going.
Lynn, do you want to talk?
Sure.
I'll come to your room.
Okay.
Ross, are you still here?
I'm still. I just got here. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Can I talk to you?
Sure. I'll go to you, James.
Okay.
Where can I talk to? Sarah, do you want to talk?
Everything is blinking. Who talked to me? Andreas. Yes, my room or yours?
Come to yours.
Okay.
Chris, do you want to talk?
Yeah, let's do it, Doug.
Okay.
Let's go to your room.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey there.
I had to pick someone new. It's not fun.
I know. Well, I knew with my role I was gonna have to die earlier than I wanted to, but it is what it is. I have to. Although
it's funny with you voting, making me vote. That put us at, I think, enough. It would have been close.
I know. Well, I
Both of
wanted to
us
make
technically
it.
didn't vote.
I wanted to try and confirm my goodness. So I was like, I'm gonna bring you with me, and I'll let you. Don't have to vote with me, but I was like, I don't care if you do.
Oh, do I not have to?
No, you don't. You just, if I don't vote,
I can
you have
only
to.
vote.
Not, yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
So what do you think about this James Anton Saint thing?
I think we're gonna kill James today with the gunslinger ability. I will be more suspect of James if he does not vote in the first one. Who'd you pick for your butler ability?
Scott. Just because he's coming out as a good player, so a little further away from me too. So
That's true. He came out as washerwoman, didn't he?
yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
He came out when I talked to him. He said empath, fortune teller, and washerwoman. So his story makes sense of wanting to say he's powerful roles and hope to get killed if it wasn't a spy game.
Yeah. Very true. Well, I've heard there's an Undertaker. I'm not.
That's good.
I don't have a confirmed Undertaker, but if he is an Undertaker, then I don't know. I'm concerned that the Undertaker is a spy.
Was Peter confirmed as an investigator or drunk?
Oh, I don't know if he ever got to talk to the Undertaker. I talked to him first thing, so I don't know. But after that, he might have been.
Because it's me, you, James Anton, and the drunk. So
I don't have the top left half of the circle at all. Everybody from Sarah to Blake, I don't have any information.
Ross kind of came out that he was the librarian last round.
Oh, that's right. That's right. He did, didn't he?
Yeah. But yeah, I have no idea about any of those people, Sarah, Cynthia, Andreas, and Blake.
Yeah. I have concerns about Michael.
Yeah.
I have him actually listed as evil right now, but I don't know for sure.
Yeah, I haven't talked to him.
There's definitely a Baron in the game.
Soon. Yeah, I'm gonna want to die soon before I get into a spot where I guess I technically don't have to, but it could be important when we need a vote, and if I pick the wrong person, I can't vote. So
True. But we don't have to, because with two saints, I feel there is a saint. With a recluse, I feel that there must be a drunk and a baron, or a drunk and a butler. So I feel that you're even more confirmed now.
And you can show up as a minion as the recluse to the investigator. So
yes,
that would make sense. That, and of course, if you're going to do that as a storyteller, as you know, it's much better to give a baron roll out. You know, that's kind of a worthless minion. So
yep. And that's what I told Peter, because the second day I talked to Peter, I told him my role the second day, because I was like, just so you know, this is possibly why you got the ping.
Yeah.
So
okay, cool. I'm gonna try and see if I can weasel into anything in that top left and try and find some information and close some gaps there.
yeah, I'm gonna go see if I can talk to my usual circle of people that I'm talking to and see if I can get any more information out of them too as well.
Sounds good.
Cool. Later.
Perfect.
Oh, you want me to just kill Chris? Oh no, Chris is already dead. Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah, you better
So
shoot
sorry.
James today, or you're questionable, Matt.
Oh yeah, that's my target.
Ah, good call.
That's one of my 10 targets. Do you want to talk, Doug? I haven't talked to you yet.
Yeah, why not? We'll talk.
Okay.
Oh, sure.
And there's nobody here except for the dead. Oh, I probably changed my name.
Yeah.
Do you have any information other than that you're the monk?
No.
Okay, well, me either, really. I do trust Peter, though, even though he died as the investigator.
Self-sacrifice.
Yeah, exactly.
I trust Peter too.
It's a good reason
How
for
does it
him.
feel to be thrown under the bus by Jason?
It's wonderful.
It's an
I'd like to know
ever-growing club, isn't it?
I'd like to know who told him my info. Because that person is questionable. I didn't tell hardly anybody my role.
You told somebody your role?
I am quite informative. People.
The spy planted it in Jason because he knew he gets you killed.
Yep.
Sarah,
Was it you, Peter? Did you tell
Yes,
Jason
Peter.
my role?
Yes, my room or yours?
mine.
Yours? I always have to double check because I keep going to the wrong rooms.
Are you shaking your head no to
Chris
me?
is on a warpath.
Yeah, I must find the infidel who outed me.
Give him the gun. Give it to him.
Who got me shot? Oh, it was Lynn. I see.
Andreas, you want to talk?
Sure.
Okay, I'll go to your room.
Okay.
Where is? Oh, great. They're not here. Okay. Never mind. Oh, Chris, is Chris there? No, he's
Yes,
not.
I'm right
Okay.
here. I'm still right here.
Chris is here.
I'm sitting
Oh,
right
Chris,
here.
can we talk? My room?
Picture's frozen.
Sure.
Yeah, 30 seconds.
Okay. Get my room, Chris.
I'm trying.
All right. Sorry, yeah, you're sitting in complete darkness. I didn't think you were there. I thought you were in the middle of the road somewhere.
You outed me to
I talked
Jason,
Peter
didn't you?
too. I did, but Jason also outed me to the goddamn gunslinger. He's like, so Jason told me your role, and I'm like, oh, fucking thanks.
Don't you know by now not
so
to
I
tell
gotta
Jason the information that you don't want out?
Yeah, I know. I just figured since you were recluse and you said, well, you don't really, maybe I should die anyway, you wouldn't care as much, but
I didn't.
I wouldn't out your if you were super, super important. But yeah, I got one last night on James and Michael. So I still got the one.
Okay, well, we're gonna shoot.
And then of course Jason's like, oh, if you don't die next time, you're definitely evil. And I'm like, I'm not fucking evil, dude.
I almost feel we should nominate Michael and then shoot James.
Doug, I wanted to ask you, did we scare Jacqueline off? Was it Jacqueline?
Well, nominations are open.
I
don't.
by other people.
Jocelyn. Sorry.
Oh, Jocelyn? Kinda, I think.
Can't hear you, Jason.
Which you keep claiming. Are you willing to just nominate and get shot by the gunslingers? We don't have to worry about you.
Well, he doesn't need to nominate. He just needs to vote.
You don't have to worry about you. Are you willing to do it?
Or you have to name not
You
James,
need to vote in
somebody
the
else.
first vote.
I just have to vote.
You just have to vote. Are you willing to just vote in the first vote?
I'll vote if we have a good vote to vote for.
No, you have to
Are
vote
you
anyway.
going to vote and be the only one to vote so the gunslinger can kill you, so we don't have to worry about you being detained? That's what we're saying. If you're not willing to do it, then we're going to kill you at some point.
That's trusting that Matt is good.
Yeah, it's also assuming Matt's good. And
Well, we'll find out a bunch of.
listen, Jason, I will vote where we have good information to kill evil players. If the gunslinger wants to shoot me at that point, fine.
Okay, then.
Otherwise,
I'll
you
give
guys
a
can
nomination.
execute me.
I'll give you a good nomination then. I'm the fortune teller. Blake was a ping. Blake and Peter was a ping, and Peter's dead. So you got it. There's a good
Here you
ping.
go. Jason, okay, I feel like every time I play this, we just let Jason tell us what to do and we kill townsfolk after townsfolk. I'm a townsfolk. I'll come out right now if you're about to nominate me. It's fine, but you shouldn't.
I can't nominate. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm a dead.
Yeah, you're being forced
I'm
to
saying-
don't fall for that.
Okay, I'll nominate Blake. I'm on the same. Jason and I are on
That's
the
fine.
same exact wavelength.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, Scott nominates Blake. Scott, state your case.
I'm on the same path as mindset as Jason right now. So I think James should come out and kill someone. If that's a good kill, as Jason's saying, then I think it someone that James should nominate to kill, and then Matt should shoot James, and then that clears both of them. Or at least doesn't clear James, but it clears Matt, and then or somewhat clears Matt, and then gets
It doesn't
James
clear
back.
Matt at all.
We worry
It will
about
only clear
plus
James.
eight.
Anyone, we just
all right, hold on.
the saint.
It just
Uh,
eliminates
before we get too
Rid of a bluff
sidetracked,
saint, so you don't have to worry
Blake,
about it.
Blake, your defense.
Yeah, so I'm the Slayer. I've actually told multiple people that. I've been debating whether to just go for it or not, take the shot or not. I guess it could be drunk. Since it sounds like if we have a spy in the game, I was gonna die, I think, in the next couple of nights. So I'll just go ahead and use my shot. And
Can I make a suggestion
sure.
on a shot? Because if I follow my information in my world correctly, I've got it narrowed down to 2 people. And I would love you, one of them, if you are the Slayer.
Tell me.
Andreas.
Tell me who.
Or
Oh, that's who I was gonna shoot. So I shoot Andreas.
Blake is claiming Slayer. What weapon would you like to use?
A salami stick. I don't know.
Oh, perfect.
Peter said 2 people and he only named Andreas. I'm confused. Is Andreas 2 people?
So Blake launches a salami stick at Andreas.
Using a trebuchet.
And it goes in his mouth and gets lodged in his throat, and Andreas dies.
Oh.
Is there any other pertinent information?
Nice
Wait,
shot.
pertinent
Blake.
information. Pertinent information. The other ping other than Blake was Lynn. Just so everyone knows, I don't know what that means, but it was Blake and Lynn.
This
not
is
Blake
where
and
Jason
Peter.
throws me
Wait,
under the bus.
that
I
means
just had to be honest. I
nothing.
just had to be
All right.
more honest.
If there's no more pertinent information on Blake, we'll start this vote.
But that means that the empaths to a Scarlet Woman. So
Yeah.
I won't have any more info.
Vote up, James. Vote up.
James.
James vote.
Oh,
Sorry.
James
He
didn't vote
What a
up.
shock. Sorry. We killed James now. James didn't vote and he said sorry.
I wasn't paying attention.
Are you guys willing to do it? I mean,
Yes.
he's not the same.
Do we want to do it today,
Are
though?
there any other nominations?
I don't know if we should do it today.
Let him stay.
We can do one more day. We got
He
6
didn't vote
people
on
alive.
purpose, that's what
And
I'm
we just
saying.
killed the
Yeah.
imp.
Yeah.
Well, it's Star Path to the Scarlet Woman, so
Yeah,
Well, that
and we
means it's
Yeah,
not.
that means it's
Okay,
either a
can
poison
I-
or a
can I
slide.
ask-
It's not
Here's who I
both.
would go
Ask-
for. Here's who I would go for next if I had to guess. Either Peter's second choice, who could be the demon, or
Peter's dead.
no, Peter's second choice. We said I have a second choice. So I think
Oh,
could be the
okay.
demon. Or someone whose info doesn't line up because they could, if they're drunk, they're useless.
James's info doesn't line up.
No, we know, but we can't kill. Oh yeah.
Why you
But everyone's
don't?
afraid
Again,
to kill him.
he didn't vote on purpose because he don't want to be shot by a gunslinger.
Everyone's afraid to kill him, Anton. I would, if I was alive, I would vote for the Saint, regardless.
call for
I mean, for
nomination.
me, it makes no sense because he skipped on purpose. He didn't skip.
I
because
will
he-
I will vote on the next one.
Yeah, that
So-
doesn't do anything. We got it.
I just missed hitting the button.
No, Jason, he means he's going to vote tomorrow on the first vote, on the
Could
first
someone
nomination.
nominate Michael? Michael's the best next kill.
What the hell?
Nominate Michael.
take that, Mike.
How the hell am I the...
Throw you
Wow.
under the bus hour.
Lynn
Bum, bum,
nominates
bum,
Michael.
bum, bum.
Lynn, state
Lynn,
your
I'm
case.
about to swear.
All right, guys. I'm the empath. First night I got Peter and Chris as a 0. Second night I got Michael and Chris as a 1, and then last night I got Michael and James as a 1.
Okay,
So
you're skewed, Lynn. Your info's getting skewed, and I have people who can back me up with that. I'm not a 1.
We think you're the spy. That's why you're registering
Alright.
0.
Is there anything else for your defense, Michael?
I got that Chris was a 1. If we're matching up info between me and Lynn, I got info that Chris is the 1 that she's picking up on.
I got a 0 and a 1 though.
So is
Yeah,
James the
which
one?
means that there's
Yeah,
a
like
poison.
he's recluse.
Is
True.
James the one, not Michael? Mike,
And-
James are the ones next.
So meeting with me and James as well.
Yes.
Then he's the
Yes.
good kill, not me. I'm telling you now.
The
Alright,
Saint
any
is
other
not a good
pertinent
kill.
Don't
The
vote on
spy-
me. I'm going to nominate James
The
tomorrow.
spy is a better kill than the Saint.
I'm not the spy.
All right. This needs a 5 to pass.
I'm not using my
Wow.
dead vote, but that's how much I think this is good.
Wow, look at this shit.
I don't need to vote.
I'll vote on your behalf, Peter.
Wow. There's your bad team right there.
5 votes is enough. Are there any other nominations?
Can't be your
you
bad
shoot
team.
James?
Andreas is bad. We know Andreas is the demon or was the demon. That's not your whole bad team.
So can Matt shoot James now? Because James
No,
voted.
it's only on the
No,
first.
It's only on the
voted
first
on
vote.
first.
The
That's
first
what
vote.
someone voted on the first.
Oh man, he's totally fucking evil.
Of course he is.
If he doesn't vote on the first one tomorrow,
Guys,
I would
has he
I
been
would say we
nominated?
got to take
Has
a
he been
chance as a
nominated
team.
today?
No, Michael nominated
I
him.
nominate James.
Ooh,
Mike-
don't
For the
do it
reason
on.
being
Mm.
that I should
Yeah.
not die. I should not die. And he made the mistake of not voting, and now he just voted.
That's fair.
Because I was paying attention this time.
Oh, only because I'm from Sydney, but right.
All right.
Yeah,
James,
we
your
only
hold on. James, your defense.
We only like
Listen.
Melbourne people here.
I am the Saint. I've been upfront with other people since the beginning of the game on that. I figured that this would either turn into, do it and reset if we're wrong, or I get to be useless for most of the game. But you guys can, roll the dice.
I don't know.
You do this, you get 6 votes here, and you lose the game.
Just get 5.
Is that
Don't
rolling
need
the dice?
6.
I mean, I
No,
feel
we
like
get
Alright.
five
Not
of
rolling
them.
the
Get
dice.
5, and then we
Alright.
can make. And then he's got to vote tomorrow.
Yeah, 5. We need. I don't think there's any more pertinent information that can be
Important
added.
info,
5
Ross-
is to
Ross
5
and
is to
James.
tie. 6 is to beat. Go
Just
ahead.
get
real quick,
5.
Do
Anton.
not
We don't need
tie,
to
do
kill him.
not tie.
I
Hey,
think,
Anton,
I
go
think
on real
he's
quick.
evil.
My important info is that Ross and James spoke the first day, and Ross is covering for James, who is not the Saint.
I'm
That is-
voting,
Yes,
no,
they
I'm
did.
voting on him right
All right.
now, Anton.
That is
He
factual
also said it's a
information.
roll of the dice, and if you're the recluse, it's not a roll of the dice. It's game over. I think he's
I'm the
evil.
Saint, not
We
the
need 6
recluse.
Or the
votes. We
Saint,
need
the
6
Saint,
votes.
whatever.
We
the
can't
Saint,
tie this.
James.
We need 6 votes. If
No,
not, someone's got to
two.
pull their
No,
vote.
tie it, and
Yes,
then he
it's
has
gonna
to
tie.
vote
It's
tomorrow.
5. It's gonna tie. It's gonna tie. Someone
I
vote.
can't.
it
I
there.
can't vote.
Thank you. Thank you.
6 votes
Thank
is
you.
enough. Are there any other nominations? Go ahead and count down from 10.
If evil
He is
just
the
executed
Saint.
the Saint, that's
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
bad.
Whatever. It's a game. We have to go with what we go with. If it's the same, it's the
Whatever.
same. It's probably not the same.
If that
I think
loses
all
the
the
game,
members
Jason's
just
evil.
voted on that.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, I think that's
Andreas is
That's the end of the
evil.
day. James has been executed and dies, and the game continues.
What a
Nice.
shock. It's
Thank
not
you, Jason.
period.
James, you
Jason.
lied to me day one. This hurts
Jason.
so bad.
Jason, I want to
Oh,
come
okay,
and talk
go.
to you tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I was
Not so
100%
serious,
honest,
it's a
James. You terrible, terrible person.
Oops.
I'm gonna have to talk to James tomorrow just to cuss him out. That he totally lied to me. He lied to me. But case in point, we're doing really well here. I think we're taking risks. We trust Blake 100%. We got the demon out. We got the Baron out. We got the spy and Michael, I'm pretty sure. We just got to find one more. And I'm putting out Sarah or Cynthia. So that's where I'm going. But we'll see. I'm putting you as Slayer. I'm even giving him a thumbs up just to prove he's good. I'm putting you as Saint. I'm putting you as Baron. I'm taking Jason off. Taking Jason off. I'm putting Ross up as evil, though. That's what we're going to do. I don't know if anybody's still with me. Maybe you are. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, if you'd like me to sing you a song during these quiet nights. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, it's like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. I got more songs, but it's nighttime, so I'm going to sing that. Shoot. We got to kill Ross. We got to kill Ross. It's Ross. Yeah, I just feel it's Ross. Not only was he defending James, he was also saying, my info seems to be off. Oh, I don't know. My info's so wrong. Oh my gosh. Heard that shit so many times before. And then, of course, he's like, but I didn't get Anton. Oh, was there a problem on my... I am recording this, most of it, and you will edited non-knights put in, so you'll get to see that vote later. I will tell you, though, we took the shot at James as the evil saint, and we survived it. I don't know if you also saw it. Blake took his Slayer shot. It was a glorious one to prove himself on Andreas. And Andreas died. Man, we're doing great. We took out the imp. We took out one of the minions, who I believe to be James. Doug's been talking to me a lot, so I'm trusting him as the butler at this point. There's still a drunk out there somewhere. Or it's Doug. But I'm not going to throw shade on Doug yet. They are trying to kill off all the main good roles. Yeah, I think it's Ross. That's where I'm going. I don't know how about it. Oh. Well, hopefully when you lose me, it's not my end. For the sake of the streams. Although it could be. But, like I said, the whole game is being recorded in its entirety, minus these nights where I just babble on, because nobody needs to see me babble on. Unless you enjoy having conversations, then great. But, yeah, like I said, we took out James the Saint. He died, and we continued on. So now I took away his Saint, and I put him as a Baron. So this is good. I think Michael's the spy. And I think Ross is the Scarlet Woman. So we know there's a Scarlet Woman. And at this point, we feel pretty confident there's a Baron. And with the Undertaker in here, feels pretty confident that there's a spy. But that one is the iffy one. So it's either a spy or it's a poisoner. One of those two has to be in the game. Obviously. It's just which one is it? Let's get back to this game and find out. Here on Blood on the Clocktower.
All right, I believe that is everybody. Good morning. Scott has died in the night.
Good. Good.
And
All right.
that is 8 minutes. that
Jason,
y'all
come to
have.
my room.
Yeah. And I got the answers. I'll tell you everything.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
It's game over. It's
Hey,
all
you guys
game
can
over.
Oh
come to my
boy.
room. I've got
Hey,
all the
Doug,
answers.
That's
We might
Jason
be
telling
able-
the spy
Can I
everything right
Can
there.
I just
Peter.
go home? Or...
Lynn, do you wanna?
Peter,
I'll come to your
Chris,
room,
you
Doug.
want
I
me to
actually
talk?
wanna- I think
Cynthia,
we
you
can
want to talk?
actually- Sarah,
Okay.
I think we
Hang
can
on.
actually.
for me?
Lynn, do you want to talk?
Doug.
Oh,
Doug,
Matt, yeah,
I'm asking
Matt,
for you. It's
do you
Peter.
want-
Hold on, Doug. I'm going to talk
Yeah.
to Cynthia real quick.
I'll
Yeah,
come to your
Peter,
room.
come to my room.
Oh, okay.
We
Come
can
to
all
my
talk to
room.
each other. Okay, Matt, I'll talk to you. Fine. My room.
Hello. You're one of the few people left that I haven't had any information on, and I'm concerned about you. I don't want to be concerned about you. So I wanted to talk to you.
I really haven't talked to too many people. Yesterday I told Blake who I was. We exchanged who we are. We both were assuming there's probably a spy.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, there's kind of no point in keeping secrets on anything.
It's probably fair.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm also suspicious of you. I don't know who you are.
I was the recluse. Even though,
okay.
Yeah.
I just there was a lot of people putting you and James, although I definitely was more suspicious of James with Anton's thing.
Yeah.
Like that's a clear thing. I'm the mayor.
Okay.
So I haven't been talking to too many people just because I haven't really wanted that information to come out yet.
No, that's fair.
So,
I won't be telling anybody. My name is not Jason.
Did I call you Jason?
No, but he likes to tell everybody everything. So I
No, I know. I never like to tell Jason who I am at all, whether I'm like, it doesn't matter who I am, because he has outed me so many times for no reason, good or bad.
Exactly. If he feels your role is not that important, you're out.
Yeah. I feel like whenever I talk to him, it just is bad news on my end. No matter what, I don't get to play the game anymore.
Yeah. Well, my concerns more or less are still on Ross. I have to talk to Sarah. I haven't heard anything about Sarah. But my concerns are still on Ross because he was trying to defend James, softly defend James. He wasn't hardcore defending him, but and he certainly, when he said he was a librarian, he was like, I think my stuff is tainted. And he was all like, oh, I don't know. My stuff's all wrong information. It's like, yeah, maybe,
I
but
I heard him saying that too. So that's a good one.
Because he didn't
I don't know
get
anything about-
Anton, so I don't know.
I don't know anything about Doug either.
You can talk to Doug. He might tell you his information. I won't tell you his information, but I feel he's good, but I could be wrong.
Is it on him? Okay. Yeah, I've kind of like decided to just kind of sit back and listen to what everybody's saying this time around, and it's been kind of interesting. I don't know if this is a better way to play than just talking to everybody, but
Well,
we'll see.
I usually sit back too, but I wanted to fill in my circle because it's almost complete. It's
Right.
just you and Sarah were not there, and I'll tell you I'm the recluse. It's been pretty outed.
Yeah.
And that's why I died day 2, because I felt like I needed to help other people get better information. So.
Yeah. I think that made sense. Like, you shouldn't really be in the game if you're going to get bad info.
Yeah, exactly.
So we don't know anything about Sarah. Ross is a maybe.
Yep.
Uh,
Michael's had some heat at him. I haven't talked to him really, but he has had some heat at him.
Yeah. I haven't talked to him either. This is, again, I'm just going off of what other people have said too. So I know some people had pointed to Michael. I thought he had said something interesting. I thought he claimed a role, or at least sort of came out, but I didn't mark it down, unfortunately. So I don't remember what he had said. But I had a feeling that he was good. Like, I kind of.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I could be wrong on that.
I should probably talk to him and just get a feel for him myself too. So maybe I'll do that as well.
Yeah.
But I mean, we've gotten the imp for sure.
Yeah, that's awesome. I
Yep.
don't think I've ever been in a game where that's happened. So
And I feel like James was the Baron because day one I talked to him first and he gave me his fake roll like right away, which means that I think he was just not concerned, you know, if he died or not, because he was just a Baron, so he didn't have much. He couldn't poison anybody or anything. So that was my feeling on him, anyways.
yeah.
But we'll see. He talked to Ross day one, which makes even more suspicious of Ross. So
Definitely.
So just keep that
was
in mind.
you? Somebody had said he was standing up for him, and I
Yep.
thought that was interesting too. I don't remember if that was you or someone else. who
I
said
have.
that.
I think somebody else did too, but I have. So.
Okay.
But
Well, maybe
all right.
we should try to put them up. Well, James is already out.
Yep.
But yeah.
Yeah, we could like shoot somebody and then kill Ross too. I don't know. So we'll see.
Okay.
All right. Let's see how the day goes.
All right. Thanks.
Yep. Let's see. Michael, you want to talk?
Sure. Do we have time?
This will be a lot, yeah, about another about half a minute or so, but it'd be last call for whispers.
Hey, Cynthia, can we talk
All
real
right.
quick?
Go to
You're
yours,
the
Chris.
last person I haven't spoken to.
Yeah. Let's go.
Come to mine.
Sure.
Hey.
Hey, there's a lot of suspicion on you. Tell me why I shouldn't join them.
Join who?
The suspicion people.
Of me, because I pinged you as the Baron.
You pinged me as the Baron?
Yep.
As the Undertaker?
Correct.
I take it?
Yes, and James is the Baron.
You got us both as Baron?
Yep.
Okay.
And I got Peter as investigator.
Okay.
So we're just going to wait to see what happens with Matt. What Lynn gets Matt. If she pings a 1 between me and him, I'm exiling him because he's an evil gunslinger.
Okay. I kind of tend to believe you a little bit, but maybe you're fine.
Jason can vouch for me.
I'll explain why. I'll explain everything.
I agree with Cynthia.
I try not to listen to that one, Michael, just in general.
Yeah.
Nominations are open.
You know who else can as
So,
well?
I just want to add personal info before we nominate. Matt's good. Matt, it's Cynthia and Ross, and here's why. Both Cynthia and Ross. Andreas talked about Cynthia and Ross. Andreas was screaming for Ross when I talked to him first. Then Andreas talked about Cynthia and Ross. James also talked about Cynthia and Ross on turn 1. The only thing I was worried about, Lynn, is because Matt also talked to Andreas on turn 1. So Matt could have been evil. But you're saying you got a 0. Do we believe it's a Scarlet Woman and a spy, or do we believe it's a Scarlet Woman and a poisoner and you could have been poisoned? That's the only question. Do we exile Matt anyway just to be safe in case he shoots someone?
Well,
okay.
Hold on.
I think it's Scarlet Woman and Poisoner.
So in that case,
That's
do
what
you
I
think
think as
Lynn
well.
was poisoned? Do we think Lynn was poisoned on purpose?
If she got a 0, I don't think she was poisoned.
You think Matt's good? Matt did talk to Andreas on turn 1, and I have it marked down that Matt and Andreas talked on turn 1.
I mean, I never have a problem
But did
lately
Matt and
doing
Andreas talk on turn
exiling
1?
a traveler just because. I mean,
Can we do that and then we find out about me and Doug?
Oh, Doug is good. Doug is
I know
good.
Doug is good.
Okay.
Doug
Yeah,
is good.
Doug is
Sarah,
good.
go for it. Go for it,
Okay.
Sarah.
So can we kill Ross just in case he is the poisoner, and then we can almost be sure?
Oh,
The problem is,
hold on. Anton has something to say.
I just want to say that I also thought that it's Cynthia and Ross, but I would say that probably want to kill Cynthia because if Demon passed
Cynthia.
to somebody, unlikely the storyteller will pass Demon to Ross, who was already like under suspicious.
it's the Scarlet Woman. It goes to the Scarlet Woman. There's no choice.
Yeah.
It goes to the Scarlet
Well,
Woman.
for me, I didn't know if it was Doug or Cynthia, and for me, if we exile Matt and kill Ross, then that would
I think
answer a lot of
exiling
questions
Matt
for me.
Ross is
The
best
reason
bet.
I think Doug is good is because nobody else is claiming
So
outsider.
Doug's the
and
other
you have a
outsider.
Baron.
Doug's the other outsider.
I know,
Hold
Thank
on.
you.
Hey,
I didn't have that information.
Doug's
Why
the
are
other
you
outsider.
outing everybody?
He's good. He's good.
So we have a Baron then?
So who's the
Yes.
fourth
You have a
outsider?
Baron.
You have a Baron. That's two outsiders.
All right.
Okay.
The second call for nominations.
Wait, do we only
Okay.
have 2 outsiders then?
The only
We have
two
two.
people.
We have two.
The only
We
two
have 3.
people.
And we have 3 then.
We have
No.
3.
The third.
Me.
Then there's a drunk.
Anton
Doug.
Saint,
No,
Yeah.
there's a
One
drunk.
woman
They don't know
Anton
they're drunk.
Saint,
Safe.
Anton Saint, Chris Recluse, Anton Saint, Chris Recluse,
I'm probably the
Butler.
drunk.
and
Doug Butler and a drunk.
As
Doug
I
Butler.
asserted
And-
from day
and
one,
Ross
I'm
is not the
probably
drunk
assert.
because he's evil.
Ross is not the drunk.
Now hold on.
No, because I think he's evil. Sorry,
Then
Rob.
who's the drunk?
Lynn could be drunk, which if
Yeah.
Lynn's drunk, let's exile the traveler to be safe.
Wait.
There's no reason not to.
Hold on. For one, I haven't heard anything about Sarah. Can anybody other than Jason tell me that Sarah's good?
I have no idea
I
what
think
Sarah is.
I think Sarah's good.
I
I
think
have no
she's
idea
good.
what she is, but she didn't whisper with any of the evil people, which is both James and Andreas confirmed evil at this point.
The only
And
two
she didn't
people I
whisper
don't
with
have
them.
filled in is Cynthia and Sarah.
I think the drunk was probably the monk.
All right. Well, I would say that we have 6 people left, 7 people
Yeah.
left. We
I got a
should
question.
nominate
Doug,
Ross
this is your master.
and
Blake is-
then
Blake
take
is the
care
master
of
right
Matt
now.
after
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Throughout the whole thing, was Blake your master though?
No, so Chris was my master, and I went and told Chris right away that he was my master. I was his master for. He was my master for the first 2 turns until he died.
I am your master.
Then I went, and Scott was my master last round, and then Blake this round.
We don't have a drunk.
Jason calls
no
for
drunk.
exile of Matt.
Whoa. Can we kill Ross first and see what happens?
No, because
Why?
can't.
Matt's
Jason
fair
nominates
because
exile
he's
Matt.
I will
evil.
not vote first round if we vote for Ross with Matt away.
This is exiling. This is
Yeah, so
exiling.
this,
Oh,
okay,
we're
yeah, so,
exiling?
so,
Oh, we're
yeah,
exiling.
so,
I vote
so real
for
quick, this is an
exile.
exile. This does not count like a normal nomination,
Okay.
so it doesn't count for gunslinger ability. If you're a
And-
dead player, you can vote with no, like it won't use your dead vote. Everybody can vote. This needs a majority of everybody.
Matt.
So with that
Does the
said,
butler only have to
pertinent
vote if
info.
their master is voting
Butler
for
does
this?
have a Butler would have no restrictions on this.
Pertinent info. If we would have killed Ross first, and he would have shot, and then we could have seen if Matt would shoot Cynthia, and if he shot anybody else, we could have exiled him. There's still enough people left to kill Cynthia next day, and we would have still been okay.
So that would be
So-
It's not worth it. It's
pertinent
not
for
worth
a
it.
separate.
No, that's still
scenario.
pertinent of keeping him alive.
All right. Well, Jason still needs to make his accusations. So
Oh.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Then I
I don't
apologize.
know if he's good or evil, but we can't risk it because if he's evil, he's going to shoot one of the good players, and we can't risk it. That's all.
All right,
Which makes
Matt,
sense
your
at this
defense.
point.
So I killed Anton because Anton asked me to kill him, basically, which I think proves, at least proves I was trying to do good there. I think the threat of trying to kill James outed him as bad, which again I think proves me as good. Lynn got a 0 on me, which I think proves me as good. I'm willing to get exiled, but I think Chris's plan is a better plan than just exiling me before. I will only shoot who the good people tell me to. The people I trust will tell me to shoot, and those people are, I trust Peter, I trust Scott, and I'll just let them pick. Peter and Scott can tell me who to shoot or not shoot.
I just think if we nominate Ross, I don't think an alive evil person will vote.
And I won't vote if he's the first vote.
Well, then we'll know that
If Matt-
Cynthia. If Cynthia doesn't
Anything-
vote, then we'll
anything
know.
pertinent on Matt's exile.
And then if
Matt,
Matt
how
doesn't
would-
shoot anybody, we're good.
Blake,
How am I
go.
not on your? I just want to know how I'm not on your trust list, Matt.
All right,
You're on
yeah.
mine.
Blake can also be in the quorum of 3.
Blake's
What
on
about-
my trust.
Yeah, I
list.
think that's
Okay.
fair.
You're on my trust list.
All right, we're doing this
I
vote.
trust you,
It
Blake.
needs 8, and again, dead players can vote without using dead votes. There's no
I just think
restriction
it's
on
funny that the one
Butler or
turn I
anything
get-
else.
One more question, Sam. This is for you.
Yep.
Can he shoot somebody who votes for him now?
No.
I'm pretty
No.
sure no. Yeah.
Okay, I was just
No.
wondering because it is the first vote.
No.
So
Yeah,
okay.
Immediately exile.
Yeah, it does say that, but it does have to be
Is
for
that
an
a yes or
execution,
no?
not in exile.
Okay,
No.
cool.
It specifically says in the, I looked up the Wikipedia, that specifically says an exile nomination doesn't count. It gives an example of
Right.
them
Yeah.
exiling like the beggar.
So what are we going to do? We're going to
Okay.
exile
I'm
him or
fine
we're
waiting
going
to
to wait for
exile
him?
until
Said
tomorrow.
we'll
I'm
count it.
fine waiting to exile
In case he
exile
shoots someone,
until
it's
tomorrow.
crazy.
I'm not.
It's crazy to leave him.
I'm not going to do it because there's really no sus on him, other than you guys
Doesn't
just are
matter.
scared. Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
I just
Yeah,
found
it
out the-
does.
The round where I actually get cleared is good is the round I'm supposed to get exiled.
Get it out of here. It's an unbalancing roll.
I was unbalancing in favor of the good guys. 'Cause
For some reason, not actually tell me 1, 2,
That's
3,
8.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is enough. So Matt is exiled. So Matt, you still have 1 dead vote, like any other, like any dead player would. Are there any nominations?
Kill Ross. He didn't vote on Matt.
Can we hear from Cynthia? Multiple people said her name, and I'd love to her to speak up a little bit.
Sure. I don't know. I'm the mayor. I don't know what else you want to know. I don't have much information. I have suspicions on Ross as well. And then I haven't heard much from Sarah or about Sarah, so I don't know what's going on there with her. But that's about all my suspicions at the moment. Out of the people left, I mean, I haven't spoken to Doug either. I had some suspicions on him, but it seems like everybody else is good with Doug him coming out with the outsiders pretty good. Michael seems good to me, as does Lynn, but I mean, of course we don't know. But my main suspicions would be Ross and Sarah at this point.
Well, I think Ross is on everybody's list,
call for
so
nominations.
somebody should nominate Ross.
I'm gonna nominate Cynthia.
Doug
That's
nominate Cynthia. State your case.
Chris.
I just don't like the defense that the only suspicion was kind of Ross there. Like, I'm pretty sure it's between the two of them, and the fact that she wanted us to vote for Ross makes me feel more likely that it actually is fair. And who lets a mayor win?
I don't necessarily want you to vote for Ross. I'm saying there's a suspicion between Ross and Sarah. Sarah, because no one has really told me much about her. And Ross, I did speak to him on the first day and he seemed a little bit suspicious to me. I don't know, just the way he sort of hesitated in telling me we did like a 3 for 3 and he kind of just, I don't know, there was something about the way that he said it, which was odd to me. And then on top of that, everybody else has some suspicions on him. So I don't know. I'm not saying you have to vote for him if that's your thing that you're claiming. I don't know where you got that.
All right. Any pertinent information?
This is one of the 2 good kills. They both whispered.
Worst case
both
scenario, we
names.
kill one, then we kill the other.
Definitely voting on this.
This needs
Ross
4
had
votes.
his hand up and just pulled his vote, by the way.
Anton, don't waste your dead vote. Anton, don't waste your
Don't
dead
waste
vote.
dead votes.
I will not
Enough
vote if
alive
there are
players.
5 people.
Anton, don't waste your dead vote. There's
This
enough.
time.
Yeah, good.
Oh,
James
Oh,
used his
shit,
dead
Matt.
vote. James used his dead vote.
Wow.
But obviously, Ross has been.
It's
we'll
Ross.
say Ross next.
No,
Ross
no, he's trying to throw you off.
Or he's throwing us off. Either way.
Well, I
7
think he
votes
is, yeah.
is enough.
Or he wants the game to end.
If it's
Oh,
not
yeah, he might
Cynthia,
want the
then
game
I
to
know
end.
who it is.
Yeah.
Any other nominations?
I still believe it's probably Ross. But Cynthia, I mean, there's
I
2
think
left,
Ross is the
so
poisoner.
I'm not against
think Ross
Cynthia
is the
being evil.
poisoner.
I nominate myself.
Ross nominates Ross.
Nah.
State your
Well,
case.
we're not going to do that. That's
My
silly.
case is I'm the drunk librarian. So
Oh,
do
yeah,
what you guys want to do.
There's not a drunk.
Yes, there is.
All right,
Yeah,
very-
Has to
all
be.
right, hold on.
Yeah, there's a drunk.
All right,
I think
is there
the
any-
monk was
There's-
drunk.
Hold on.
I think Peter's drunk.
Ross, is there anything else?
No, that's it.
Well, I don't think Peter's drunk.
Any pertinent
not
information?
I think the monk was drunk.
Let's just not vote on this and go to the next one.
Need 7 to tie and 8 to beat.
Monk was drunk.
The monk has been drunk in a lot of games lately.
Maya, put down that bottle.
Oh, dang. They got
The,
me.
the drunk.
There might be a drunk.
It's
There has to be
Sparkling
because there's
water.
3 outsiders.
Oh,
yeah.
I missed an outsider.
They're Trappists, right?
1 vote is not enough. Are there any other nominations?
I nominate Sarah.
Chris nominates.
Dead, Chris.
Wait, Chris cannot nominate.
Sarah, we
That
haven't
got
heard
me.
from you though.
Just because you
Can I talk to you
register
tomorrow?
doesn't mean you're
Let's just
evil.
let
You
this
got
go.
it.
I think we're gonna need to.
All
If
right,
it's
counting
not
down.
Cynthia,
But
I
yeah.
know who it is.
Chris,
I'll
you
nominate
only-
Sarah.
you only register
Listen,
people, you're not evil.
She's the only
You
one
got
on
it.
my
There was a
circle that I
nomination.
don't have a role
I
for, so
nominate Sarah.
I just want her
There's a
info.
Be quiet. There's
Go.
a nomination.
Cynthia
sorry.
Nomination.
nominates Sarah.
I would really love to hear from Sarah, so I guess mostly that, and then I don't know. I have some suspicions on her just because I haven't heard from her, so it'd be great to hear from you.
Okay.
Good.
So I don't talk to a lot of people normally. I usually keep
Just
my
shoot
circle
them.
pretty small. I just shoot them.
Yes. Sorry. Keep going.
I think this is going to be over as long as we keep the votes on Cynthia anyway. So I was the soldier. That's why I didn't vote first round every time.
Fill my grimoire. Thank you. Love
Thank you. Yes, thank you. That's exactly what I wanted to.
It's why I didn't vote. It's why I didn't vote on the first one at all, because I didn't know if Matt was or not. And I thought maybe we had a poisoner and then we didn't. So I figured the only way I could truly die was either by the town or by Matt. So that's why I didn't vote first round anytime. But I'm the soldier. I've told a few people. Like I said, I have my little trust circle. They all know.
Any pertinent information?
No, I think the game ends here when we execute Cynthia.
I think
7 to tie and 8 to beat.
We think so. We hope so. We'll see.
Yeah, I agree.
There was too much extra votes after her nomination.
No, but thank you, Sarah. That's all I wanted was your role.
You're welcome.
Jason.
You didn't ask to
what's
talk
your
to me,
role?
Chris. I would have told you.
I was trying to today, but you were gone when I came
I
back.
forgot to fill it in. My bad.
0 votes is
You don't
not
know my
enough.
role, then that's.
I'm going to count down from 10 unless there's any other nominations.
By the way, Sarah, I'm the recluse, so I never lied to you. Just FYI.
That's true. You've yet to lie to me. That's true.
Except Chris, like I said, you only register as a minion or demon, but stop acting like one.
Look, I do what
Day
I
has
want.
ended. Cynthia has been executed and dies. And the game has ended.
Yeah.
Congratulations to the good team. Sorry for the evil team.
Take that, Ross.
Ross, you were the poisoner, weren't you?
I feel like this started
drunk
really strong
librarian.
for evil, and then unfortunately everything just
Blake shot.
Hey Sam, can I do the
Blake's like
grimoire?
Nice shot, Blake.
I was
Yeah,
on
well
it
done,
this
Blake.
game.
I
was
still
on
think
it.
we should kill Blake. He might be evil.
Yeah, right.
Can I do the roll call?
Oh wait, I want to mute everybody and do the roll call.
Hold on. First,
Oh,
I'm
hold on.
joining as a traveler on the good team, so I win.
Nope, too late.
You get excited first.
All right, going to mute everybody.
I would.
Okay, sorry, Peter, I just cut you off. All right, so roll call. So we'll start with Cynthia, who was originally the Scarlet Woman, became the imp after Andreas, the original imp, was killed by Blake the Slayer. Ross was on the evil team. He was the poisoner. Yeah, he poisoned a few different people. One of them was interesting. I'll get back to that in a second.
We got him.
Blake was the Slayer. Obviously, Doug was the butler, as he said. Matt was the good gunslinger. Originally, I planned on making the gunslinger evil, and then I only had one traveler. And generally speaking, travelers are usually meant to be good over evil, but I mean that can vary. Well, if we had 5 travelers, I was going to make it one evil gunslinger and the rest good travelers, but such as it is. James was your Baron. Chris was your Recluse, who was poisoned on night 1. So as much as I wanted to give Lynn the empath a 1 on night 1, Chris Recluse was poisoned, so I had to give her a 0. Peter was the investigator who saw James or Chris as the Baron. Also, funny enough, if I was going to show Recluse as a minion, I would have had to change that because he was poisoned, so that wouldn't have worked. Michael's the Undertaker. He got good information all game. He got Peter's investigator. He got Chris at the Recluse. I had him register as Baron, so that was technically bad information. And then he got James as the Baron. Fun. Anton was the Saint who was killed by the gunslinger, so that was all well and good. Maya was the not drunk monk, but died day or night 2, so that never came into play. Scott was the washerwoman who saw Maya or Anton as the monk. Jason was a fortune teller. Night 1, he picked Ross and Peter. That's a no. Night 2, he was poisoned and picked Lynn and Blake. Lynn was also the red herring. So I decided to go ahead and give Jason a yes, just because I thought it'd be interesting. That kind of basically ended up prompting Blake to use his power. So all in all, that ended up probably being good for the good team. Just that's how it goes. Sarah was your drunk soldier, which never came into play. So, such as it is. And that's your game of Trouble Brewing.
Could have killed all the evil
Hey,
people
Matt, we
had they
were
not
right
killed.
in.
mess up my recording, but it's fine. I'll share the.
Matt and I were discussing that we thought an inexperienced player may have did the kill on Scott because I'm like, I expected to die last night.
Oh, not even just a player who didn't have the spy info, which I guess.
Yeah, or that too. Yeah, and there wasn't a spy.
I guess there was spy, but
There
yeah.
was no spy.
Yeah.
Man,
They
I
were
was
just
hoping you
running
could kill the
around
last
telling
evil
people,
for us,
No
but
spy.
everybody wanted to get rid of you. I'm sorry, man. You had it, Matt. I believe in you.
Lynn, I didn't kill you
I
that
trust
night
you forever now, Chris.
because I didn't have a spy. I didn't know any info, but I figured you were the empath, and none of your people had changed, so I assumed you were going to get the same info again. So I kept you alive.
Yeah.
But I didn't know who Scott was, so.
Michael, day 2. Who did I tell you I was gonna kill? Michael.
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
Andreas did the whole Jason's outing roles, he's evil thing, which kind of backfired because I was like, why did he say that? I didn't.
Sorry, Blake. I didn't realize I was still muted. Yeah, Blake called it from the very get-go that it was Andreas.
Sorry, Andreas.
Did you talk to him, Blake? Day
I
one or
didn't
day
do
two?
anything. I don't know how you did.
I listened into that conversation. I don't know what happened, but Blake was like Andreas.
It was
I mean, he's
Someone in
always
this game
suspicious of
early.
me, so I'm not surprised. But it's just not. I
No,
don't think he thought anything.
It was the way you went to talk to Cynthia. You were like, "Oh, well, I guess we're both here, so let's just talk." I just felt like it was.
No, I was
Very
literally talking to my
blasé.
neighbors.
For
me, I didn't have to act anything.
Well,
it was like
you have a great
you
neighborship.
did a good shot.
Neighborhood.
That's fine, but I don't think you did any.
You wouldn't tell me your
investigating
role.
masterpiece.
You
there.
wouldn't tell me your role. You've never not given a 1-for-1 for me before, so I was like, "Come on, you got to be evil."
The reason I was suspicious on Andreas was because I knew, well, based on my information, thinking it was correct, I knew James and Ross were evil at that point. And with the gunslinger still in play, I just went to the nomination and voting page. And Andreas never voted on the first one of the day, but he always voted to execute the good person after that. So I had it down to Andreas or Cynthia at that point, and
I think that the gunslinger is unbalancing. This is the third time I've played with a gunslinger in the game, and every time it's been unbalancing to the
I
game.
didn't even take that into account. I just voted what I thought.
think
would-
really
I
in a
would vote
normal
for as
game, I would
villager. But yeah,
probably-
the game I don't think it scales that well for the bad team when it got numbers like that.
Yeah.
Especially with
I
the
think I would
gunslinger.
really normally not include the gunslinger if it wasn't for the fact that I planned on having all 5
Thanks,
travelers.
Switchel. We did a great job, and we got the guys. we got the
All I'm
deal.
gonna say is, holy cow! I'm so proud of this whole town that we actually killed a saint claim for once and did it. You
Killed
guys are
2
awesome.
saint claims. We killed
I'm
2
proud of
saint
you too.
claims.
Well,
I killed a
but-
saint yesterday. I'm
See,
lost.
that's my point. Is the gunslinger made it? The gunslinger made it easy to kill a saint because you could do it without potentially any. There's no repercussion using the gunslinger. It forced me to have to vote so that you could shoot me with it, and because there was 4 evil players, I didn't get a bluff roll, so I was already limited to what I could do there. So it was.
Yeah.
No,
But why did you claim to
giving me
be a
his, I
saint if
told
you know
you so,
there is a
even though he didn't,
gunslinger in
but-
play?
Jason left. James left. Was left hanging. I got the librarian claim. There was nothing else to give him. I'm like, I got to help him out. So luckily the 2 people I picked were James and Chris as the potential saint, and then Peter comes out and says James and Chris. I'm like, perfect. I'm drunk.
I mean, the reality is you guys were on us. Like, I mean, how you figured out Andres and all that, like, good for you. You guys did. I mean, you did well, but I feel like the gunslinger, I just think it's unbalancing. And this is the 3rd time I've played with it, and every time it's like,
James,
just get rid of it.
the gunslinger is a role. You can't have like this
Mhm.
mad beef with it, like you do all the other people you hold grudges on. It's just a role. It's not
I
a
will.
person.
I will. It is now on my list. I will.
Gunslinger is pretty-
exile it
Gunslinger is pretty
every
OP.
game.
Andreas, what was your buff
James
roll
is
on
half
this?
dwarf. He's got a list of grudges.
James, is it as bad as the
Nothing
snake
great,
charmer?
Even told Blake that I don't want to die during the day, but I guess he didn't pick up on that. That's like a hard claim.
I
obviously-
will agree with James. I think the gunslinger definitely favors good.
Yeah.
Because you get 2 kills and then the evil only gets 1.
If I had, basically, if I knew there was only going to be one traveler, I probably would have told Matt pick any traveler but the gunslinger.
I think the gunslinger is better in a multi-traveler game than it is if it's the only traveler.
It did make the game shorter though. Like we were able to kill more people faster.
Which isn't that bad because I do have to get up early, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I only killed one person, I think, right? So
Two, didn't you? I thought you got two.
no, it's just Anton.
I guess it was just Anton.
But you,
yeah, that's right. James wouldn't vote.
Killed me though.
No offense, Anton, but I'm glad you got shot.
Oh, I'm glad I got shot too.
I will say I really enjoyed the chaos that James brought.
I'm glad that you executed James because at this point I thought like
Steven,
James do whatever he wants and he like keeps
somebody
going.
I would love to run a second game. I can't, but I'm sure somebody else will.
I could run a game if no one.
I'm in.
I could run a game.
I really
Well,
wanted to
I have
run
to work
the
tomorrow.
Can I
first
be a
strip
gunslinger?
from the stream with a snitch in it. It was a well, it's either a Zombo or Leviathan game. That's up to y'all whether you want to run that because, like I said, I gotta go to bed. I would love to run it, but
Speaking of the stream, I'm gonna shut it down.
oh yeah, I should record.
So
I'm so sad I didn't get to shoot.
bye. Don't shoot me.
But
goodbye, everybody.
yeah,
It was fun
sorry,
having
Evil
you.
Team.
No, you did.
We'll see you on the flip side.
But yeah, it had. I will say I won't even say it's a terrible experience, but I will say that I did get to play with Jason was in this game with Ben Burns, who does the Thursday streams, and he's like one of the official TDI guys. And yeah, I was the Scarlet Woman. Jason basically gets me executed day one, and then they execute the demon day two, and that's the end of the game.
That's the guy with the dreadlocks, right?
Yeah,
yeah,
pretty epic dreadlock. And I was like, well, this figures. But then next game, me and Jason